Welcome to Professional Learning Communities. My name is Lauren Heacock, and I am presenting the findings of implementing the leadership of professional learning communities at my school site. What is a professional learning community, or commonly referred to as a PLC? There are three core elements of a PLC. One, ensuring that all students learn at a high level. Two, in order for students to learn, we must collaborate in a collective effort to meet the needs of all students. Three, in order to know if students are learning and staff are responding, we must analyze evidence and assess effectiveness of every practice. I have listed the PLC practices that I have found most effective for our site. There are 7, and I will go through each principle in the next slides using examples from my site to show how we implemented the plan. Number 1, clarify the commitments. We must establish a shared vision. So our English team noticed that after implementing data cycles last year, that our work in data cycles was spotty because we did not have a pacing guide, we did not have a curriculum map. Therefore, our identified priority became curriculum alignment through learning goals, rubrics, and assessments. And we knew that if we led with assessments, that it could then follow through a natural conversation to rubrics and the overall learning goals for each quarter. Secondly, with the staff, we wanted the staff to share their concerns and to identify any needs or support that they would need so that they felt this was not another initiative pushed on them, but they were part of the process. 2, organize people into meaningful teams. So we aligned our English department by having 9th through 12th grade teachers all involved in the conversation. 2, we laid out the future dates for the rest of the year, and as the leader, I tried my best to organize, plan, and prepare for all meetings by using PowerPoint presentations and then stopping and asking teachers for feedback. Number 3, transform groups into high-performing teams by creating systems. An important system to create in a meeting is group established norms and roles. So everyone has responsibility. Timekeeper, we found, was the most important role because they kept us on track and led us to the next activity so that we would meet all of our items on the agenda. A drawback to the notes that are shared on the right is that if you'll notice, there are no SMART goals or deadlines listed, which would help us with locking in times for the future and to lead then to better outcomes. 4, focus on the right work by creating a guaranteed curriculum. We began with asking what will students need to know in college, and then led to conversations of assessments that all seniors to 9th graders will need to know. And these assessments became how we could define rigor so that they're common across all classrooms. And we prioritize what skills 9th graders would need for 10th grade, and then how we could differentiate 11th through 12th grade. I led the curriculum map with another expert teacher, so that way the novice teachers could focus on implementation. That became a very crucial point in the success of this team. Next, demonstrate reciprocal accountability. So a commitment to action meant that we had a concrete expectation that these changes would be implemented. So one thing we asked is that teachers shared rubrics before the next meeting. And for the next meeting after they shared the rubrics, they had to bring student work. And it was always asking them to bring something, to commit, and to share those ideas with a date. 6, establish a focus on results. So in the exit slips, I would ask teachers to list between now and the next session, what concrete steps are you committed to taking? And you can see in the example to the right of uploading student models to the shared drive, student and teacher modeling, and asking for support. Also, using a shared drive was helpful as teachers so that we could share resources. And so it took a lot of the weight off of, we need you to do something else, to let's share something else that we do. And it led to more collaboration and a lot happier teachers because they didn't feel like it was something to do. It built the capacity that you're an expert and share your ideas. 7, disperse leadership throughout the school. So we had another expert teacher in the English department, and so I leaned on her to help with the curriculum map, and also I've been asking her to guide and train other department members. Finally, my own reflection on my leadership in a PLC. My great strength is understanding content and pacing with using research-based strategies. My weaknesses mainly are body language when another teacher offers a suggestion that I don't find research-based or practical. And finally, the most important part is always establishing SMART goals in any of our action steps. The references are listed, and thank you for your time. Good luck in all of your PLC endeavors.